What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're going to talk about what's going on with YouTube, what's going on with a lot of these bigger channels, and why are so many lesser known channels getting more views than a lot of the bigger channels, specifically into Star Wars, but more so into the entertainment industry in general, because we see a lot of this. I used to be a daily viewer of Collider. I used to count down the days until Collider Jedi Council. I used to watch Movie Talk every single day, and Collider was great for a long time, and I was a big fan of that. I was a big fan before it became Collider when it was AMC Movie Talk, and I really appreciated what John Campea and all of those guys were creating over there. But the more time passed, it started to feel like they were more concerned with being diverse and showing diversity and saying the right things to stay in good with the studio. I mean, I'll never forget when they moved over to Collider. It was Campea, it was Jeremy Johns, it was Christian Harloff, Mark Ellis, John Schnepp, and I was just like, this is a dream team. Like, you really couldn't get a better panel of guys. That was an amazing team that Campea assembled, and I was just like, wow, I would really, I can't see any way to improve this. And slowly it started to get more about diversity and less about having qualified individuals. And I'm still a fan of people like Harloff, and I still respect Campea a lot, and obviously I'm a fan of Jeremy Johns, and RIP to Schnepp, the great John Schnepp and everything. And so, but a lot of these channels seem to be moving backwards, and a lot of other channels like this one and other channels are getting a lot more traction, and people are trying to understand why that's happening. And I believe it is due to people just being authentic, because a lot of times you see a lot of these bigger channels, they're really tiptoeing around what they want to say, and you can see right through it. And it's starting to feel like cable news television with a lot of these channels that are really big, because they're trying to stay within the good graces of the movie studios and Hollywood in general. And I don't care about any of that. I do not care about red carpet premieres. I don't care about early access to movies. I don't care about convention tickets. I don't care about any of that. Now, if you ever wanted to sit there and give me access to go to a movie early, I'll take you up on that offer, I guess, but it's not going to be at the expense of me praising you for no reason. I could care less what Lucasfilm thinks. I could care less what Warner Brothers thinks. I could care less what any of these movie studios thinks. I don't give a damn. So my audience knows that at least I'm going to give you my honest opinion, and it's not going to be bought and paid for by someone else. And you know that I'm not tiptoeing around any of my opinions just because I want to get into Star Wars Celebration or whatever. I've already paid my money to get into Star Wars Celebration. They can take those press passes and shove them up their ass. I don't care about that at all. Would it be nice to be on their Wi-Fi plan or whatever the hell they give the media? Yeah, because I went to Star Wars Celebration last year as just an average everyday person, paid my money, and the internet signal was completely bogged down. So I had no internet access, so I couldn't upload videos, I couldn't get on Facebook, I couldn't get on Twitter, I couldn't do anything. Whereas all these media people are running around and they have full access to do whatever they want. So that is a huge perk, but it's not something I'm willing to just tell Lucasfilm, oh, you're doing a great job. Doing a great job. Please give me access so I can continue to praise you. No. And we're seeing a lot of this around YouTube with T-Series, PewDiePie, and how T-Series represents the corporate entity that is trying to take over the individual known as PewDiePie, who has built a mega empire just by being a random dude in his house and connecting with his audience, which is exactly what YouTube should be. That's what we all believe YouTube should be. That's what it was started out to be, and that's why it's so important to keep PewDiePie number one. He's the you in YouTube. And we continue to see a lot of these other channels losing their momentum because people are looking for authenticity from YouTube. We all have cable, or we've all had cable in the past, and cable is becoming a thing of the past. People are tired of seeing this buttoned up, rehearsed talking points that people have on cable news or ESPN or anything like that. Like, everything on cable news is scripted. There's not really anybody out there just speaking their mind, giving their opinion. Everything is scripted. Everybody's got makeup. Everybody does the rehearse in the mornings before they go on. Everybody knows what everybody's going to talk about. Even the debate shows, they all know their talking points. They know exactly what they're going to say back and forth. And again, that's fine. I understand that, and that's how it's always been. But at some point, that gets a little old. And when you have individuals on YouTube that are shooting it straight, and they're not controlled by other people, and they're not controlled by the mainstream, that really hits a chord with a lot of people. So I feel like that's what's going on. There are channels that are 5 times my size that are getting less views than me. And you have to ask yourself, why is that? Why is that? And I mean, look at it. point blank. The Star Wars community does not like The Last Jedi. They're not happy with the sequel trilogy. And they are tired of being spoon-fed all of this crap about, oh yeah, well, it's not that bad, and it's just people that don't like women. Any logical thinking human being can see right through that garbage, and they're tired of it. And so my message to you is, if you have a YouTube channel, if you're thinking about starting one, or if you already have one, just be honest with people. Don't let other corporate entities or sponsors buy and pay for your opinions. Just like I'll watch Mike and Mike in the morning, and they spend every 20 minutes they're rambling about all of these companies that they're sponsoring, and you're like, nobody actually believes that you're using these products, because you're not. I've had people try to sponsor this channel with things that I know nothing about. Again, if Nintendo calls me, or if Yoo-Hoo calls me, or, Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies calls me, yeah, I'll sponsor you all day long because I love your stuff. Cherry Coke, call me. I'll sponsor you every day because I love Cherry Coke. But a lot of these companies are things I have no interest in, and it just would feel just like an infomercial if I started to promoting these companies I know nothing about. And I respect our audience too much to do that type of stuff. And so moving forward, I hope, and now it depends on how YouTube starts treating this, because we've seen situations with Jack Black showing up in the YouTube algorithm and on the recommended videos having less views than PewDiePie, and PewDiePie is not even showing up in recommended when he's got 25 million views on his YouTube Rewind that made YouTube look so bad. So moving forward, I don't know how YouTube's going to continue to handle these situations where you have these bigger channels like a Collider. Like, you look at Collider right now, you go to Social Blade, Collider had I don't know, maybe 5-6 million views last month, whereas Geeks and Gamers was, flirting with around 3 million views, and the Social Blade ranking is pretty close, and that's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that Collider, with a multi-million-dollar studio, multi-million-dollar cameras and equipment, and all of these talented people, and all of this editing, and all of this information being based right there in Los Angeles, and some asshole on a Logitech webcam sitting in his house like me is got just about as many views as they have. You have to ask yourself, why is that happening? How exactly is that happening? What is leading to that? You can make up your own mind, but like I've told you, I've kind of laid it out for you. So anyway, I want to continue to help people, with what I've learned in this past year, and by no means am I an expert. I am not. I'm not trying to hold anybody back, though. If I can help people understand how I've grown this channel, and if I can show other people how to grow their channel, and then maybe you can pass this channel at some point, and that would be great, because I'm not intimidated by competition. I'm not intimidated by other people getting views. The more people that are on YouTube and making this platform successful is better for me. It's better for everybody else. That's my mentality. There's a lot of these YouTubers that have a bigger following than me that I've been following for a while, and they're straight up jealous of anybody that gets any traction because they feel like you're taking away from them. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. That's so insecure. That's such a beta male move. That's just not how it goes. Other channels that are getting views is only going to help you, especially if it's within the world you're in. So if it's a gaming channel or a Star Wars channel or a movie channel and it's getting traction, it's showing you that there's a market out there for that stuff, and you can learn from these people that are rising up, and maybe you can apply it to your channel that's already got a big following. But these guys are just pathetically scared of anybody that remotely comes close to them, and that's exactly why they're going to continue to fail, and they're going to continue to slip backwards, because people are tired of that. They don't want to know that you're trying to hold other people back that are being successful. They want to know that you're being supportive of the community, and these guys are really, really being exposed, and their hypocrisy is getting exposed. So continue to do that. That's fine. Continue to be intimidated by other channels. That's fine. I'm not going to be one of them. Anything I can do to help other channels, I'm all for it. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.